What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Michael and welcome to Fudge Muppet. While playing Skyrim, you would have definitely encountered your fair share of enemies, most of which you would have killed. Unless you're using a pacifist build, you've probably killed at least 1,000 people by now, and if you're a sick freak like us, you would have likely gotten pretty creative to spice things up. In this video, I'm going to take you through 4 unique ways to kill people in Skyrim, some of which are actually sort of hidden mechanics in the game, and others are just silly fun. Method number 1. There's actually a special way of killing Forsworn Briarhearts. These guys are the most powerful Forsworn members and are partially undead. They are created in a ritual which involves cutting out the heart of a high-ranking Forsworn male and replacing it with a Briarheart, which is a sort of seed of plant-like origin. Hagravens do this to them, which makes the Forsworn much more powerful, but they lose their real hearts to the hags in exchange. Now, the unique way of killing the Briarheart actually lends itself to stealthy characters, very stealthy characters, especially those with thieving capabilities. Simply sneak up on the warrior and pickpocket their Briarheart from their inventory. This will cause them to die instantly, and when you check their body, you'll find a huge gaping hole in their chest from where the Briarheart was taken. However this works with you remaining undetected doesn't really make sense, but a lot of the most fun things on this list won't anyway. The reason you'll want to have some seriously good stealth skills is that Briarhearts are given very adept hearing capabilities, meaning they're able to detect you sneaking up really easily. If you keep getting caught because your sneak isn't good enough or you don't have the right perks, try using invisibility and muffle your character. Something funny can also happen after you do this. The dead Briarhearts can actually send hired thugs after you as you stole their hearts from them. How romantic. Method number 2. As you probably know, you can kill people with the Daedric artifact Wabberjack, but what many people don't know is just how extensive the effects of this weapon are. I was really surprised when I found the entire full list online, so here's some crazy stuff this staff can do. The boring ones are things like Fireball, Frost Rune, Thunderbolt, and other elemental spells, but Wabberjack can do so much more. It can disintegrate them, throw them off a cliff with the unrelenting force effect. It can explode them into ghostly remains and scattered gold and pitchforks. It can just randomly decapitate them, and it can even just replace them with cheese. Wabberjack can also teleport them a short distance away, which can result in a kill if you send them into the air off a cliff face. It can also transform them into enemies that are easier to kill, like a mud crab, a rabbit, a chicken, or even inanimate objects like sweet rolls, which you should eat, random books, or even just a fountain of septums. There are so many other effects of Wabberjack that people don't know about, but they don't relate to killing people exactly, but I highly suggest you do some research on it. Sometimes it'll just do crazy things like unequip your target's armor. Method number 3. You can actually kill people with random items, and telekinesis can even help, but I don't just mean by throwing something at them. If you didn't know that you can cause very small amounts of damage to people by tossing a cabbage at them with telekinesis, then congratulations on the bonus method, but this method is actually something different. If you carry something precious with you, like a powerful weapon or a gemstone, you can actually drop it and NPCs will fight over it to the death. It is chance-based though, so it won't happen all the time. Try doing it in a town like Riften, where everyone is in close proximity to each other. I hear that Mjolnir is quite the brute. The reason telekinesis comes in handy is for when you want to launch something valuable from a hiding spot. For example, you can drop a gem on the ground and then shoot it between a bunch of bandits. You'll want the quiet casting perk though, so you don't get discovered, and then if you're lucky, they will fight to the death. This doesn't always work with the bandits though, often they just ignore it, and I personally find it happens way more with random NPCs in cities. This works almost like a frenzy spell in the sense that you're causing conflict among two people who were previously friendly, but in this case it's much more indirect because you don't have to cast any spells on people. You're not doing anything wrong, you're just sending the world a gift. It is Christmas after all. It's the greediness of people which leads to their downfall though, so enjoy this one guilt-free. It could be good for a pacifist playthrough, so keep it in mind if you ever try one. Method number 4. The final unique way of killing someone is through reverse pickpocketing. This allows you to place poisons in an enemy's pocket, which then applies the effect to them. I guess for role-playing purposes, you're poisoning some sort of drink they already have on them, because I don't know who would discover a random bottle of liquid in their pocket and then decide to consume the stuff. You do this through getting the poisoned perk in the pickpocket skill tree. Pick your poisons wisely. One of the most unique ways to apply this perk is to use a frenzy poison, which works similarly to the last method. It'll cause the victim to go crazy and start attacking people, which usually leads to their own death when they're outnumbered. It's a great way to kill someone without being caught, although you still need to be good at stealth. Obviously, you can just use your basic damage health potions to get kills, but this isn't the most creative way. You can actually paralyze an enemy who's up on a very high area, and then watch as they tip off the edge, unable to stop themselves from falling. Placing a paralysis potion in their pocket also allows you to guarantee a successful pickpocket attempt. So if you want to steal anything, just reverse pickpocket a weak paralysis poison, then let it take effect, then take whatever you want from their inventory. Slow potions are also funny, so make sure to get as silly as you can with this one. Subscribe for more Skyrim videos like this, and like the video to show us you want more. Thank you so much for watching our content. We're super happy that you do, and we're keen to make more of it. My name is Michael. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to nerding out with you again very soon.